where oil prices are headed from here on. But it's not just an impact on oil that we are seeing. Let's go see fertilizers and yellow metal. Although it has cooled off a tad bit in today's trading session, the kind of up move that we have seen last week is commendable. Remember, Brent, the yellow metal is up nearly 4% last week. Today it has cooled off a tad bit. It is trading near that $3,420 per ounce, but this year so far it is up nearly 29% after a solid 27% uptick that we saw last year. So that's the kind of moves that we are seeing in the yellow metal market. And remember, safe haven buying seems to be resuming on account of rising geopolitical tension, and hence gold continues to shine bright. So that's the impact of geopolitical tensions on commodity market, in particular oil and the yellow metal that we focused on. But let's shift focus to India's agri-market then. Scientists at International Institute for Semi-Arid Tropics have developed a variety of pigeon pea that can withstand heat of up to 45 degrees Celsius, which requires very little water and also reduces the time to harvest period from the present 7 months to just 4 months. This variant has already been tested in the states of Karnataka, Odisha and Telangana, and could help India solve scarcity in pulses. To discuss exactly this, we now have Dr. Prakash Gangashetty, Senior Scientist and Global Pigeon Pea Breeding Lead, ICRISAT, now joining us. Sir, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. Help us understand what is this research all about, and can it be implemented across all states now that it has already been tried and tested in 3 states of India?
Thank you, Shasha. Thank you for inviting me for this commodity central. Yeah, really what happens is when you take out the pulses, normally we grow around 25 to 27 million of pulses. But especially when come to pigeon pea, we grow around 3.5 million hectare, 5 million hectare across India. But the yield we get is around 3.5 million tons. But the actual requirement of India is around 5 to 6 million tons. But we have a gap of at least around 1.5 to 2 million tons. That gap all we import from the several East African countries and also Myanmar with a cost of around $800 million. That will cost to exchequers in India. So for that, what we brought is actually the crop is only restricted to rainy season or the Kharif season in India, and it used to take around 6 to 7 months for maturity. But due to its photo and thermo sensitivity issues, we could not able to take that one in the post-rainy, that is Rabi condition, and also in the summer conditions. For that, ICRISAT we did is we started this particular research on developing varieties for the post-rainy and summer conditions where the temperature can withstand up to 45 degrees centigrade. So for that, we bred this particular variety which matures in around 120 days. And also it has a special feature, something called as annuality in this one. That means it has a synchronous maturity, synchronous flowering and synchronous harvesting, and very easy to harvest through mechanical manipulation or the mechanical machineries. So that is the advantage this particular variety has. And it is most adapted to the most of the heat conditions across India, mainly when we tested across Telangana, Karnataka and Odisha state, where we exposed this particular variety to almost around 40 to 45 degrees centigrade during summer from last 2 to 3 years. Then we get to know that this particular variety has a special feature and it can mature within 120 days. And that can take, at least in the rainy season, we can take around 3.5 million hectare. But another 1.5 to 2 million hectare, if we can take during the summer condition, then it really helps to feed our India's pulse requirement. And also for that, government of India is working for Atmanirbhar pulses. So this particular variety can be boost for that Atmanirbhar pulses, we can say here.
Okay, Mr. Gangashetty, we get that point, and I understand that it has already been tested in 3 states. But if you can tell us what is the efficacy, what are the plans to expand, and is it practically possible to expand across all other states as well?
Yeah, actually it is possible to extend across all other states, specifically like Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka, wherever you have the irrigated summer ecologies available. And also wherever we are already cultivating 3 seasons of paddy, like paddy in the rainy season, paddy in the post-rainy, paddy in the summer, and also some paddy and other vegetable crops, where it can be best with cultivar and also give enhanced income to the farmers.
Okay, so it can give additional income to farmers. But apart from pigeon pea, any other crop which is likely to go through this kind of testing, and perhaps the reach of this research is likely to expand going forward?
Yeah, we are also extending this particular research to other crops, specifically what ICRISAT mandate crops. We work on pearl millet, sorghum, then other crops, minor millets, and also we have this green gram, black gram, and other pulses. Also, we are working on developing the heat tolerant material for the irrigated summer ecologies.
Research is being done on several other crops as well. You did talk about its expansion in India across several other states, but what about beyond India, especially select African countries? Can this be adopted over there as well?
Yeah, specifically since it is a photo and thermo insensitive, that means it can be adopted to any part of the region where the irrigation and the land availability will be there. Specifically, it can be adopted to countries like Tanzania, Kenya, Malawi, Mozambique, Sudan, and also in Western countries like Niger, Nigeria, Mali, Burkina, Ghana, and Senegal also, where the similar kind of ecologies available like India we have in our southern and central states. Those can be very much expanded to our African countries as well.
Okay, understood. So it can be expanded across several other countries. Mr. Gangashetty, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and helping us understand what this new research is all about. But let's